Melanie from Melanie's Muses here, where I muse about things in the entertainment world that are entertaining to me, and sometimes a few weird and random other videos too. But whatever I'm musing about, hopefully you guys stay along for the ride. Today I'm back with another Forgotten Feature Friday, which is a new segment for 2021 where I talk about movies that I feel have got a little lost in the mix. Sometimes they go on to become cult classics, sometimes like today's movie they just get kind of forgotten about. But whatever the reason they are on this list, you can count on one thing, and that is that I love them. If you missed any of the previous installments, you can check them out in the playlist up there. But for now, let's get to today's movie choice. Today's movie is from 1998 and it definitely fits into that little obscure movie section, but it is one that I absolutely love. When I was deciding on today's Forgotten Friday feature, I was down to two movies and I couldn't choose between them, so I actually messaged Krista from CRAD. If you haven't seen anything that she does, you can check her out. It's a little link up here, and I also put a link to her stuff down in the description for the video. But she said, I haven't heard of either of these movies, so go with the obscure vampire one. And so that is what I'm doing, and the obscure vampire one I'm talking about is the 1998 movie starring Jude Law called The Wisdom of Crocodiles. This movie sits in sort of vampire obscurity, partly because it's not your traditional vampire movie. It is more sort of emotional vampire, I guess, would be the best way to describe it. But it's one of Jude Law's earlier movies and I absolutely adore it. The Wisdom of Crocodiles is based on the book by the same name, but a lot of times you're going to see this change to immortality. I have no idea why they changed the name to immortality. When you watch the movie, it doesn't even make any sense. I mean, I know what you're thinking, vampires, immortality kind of go together. Trust me, The Wisdom of Crocodiles was a much cooler title and they should have stuck with that. As you will see when you watch it, this was a very low budget movie, but that doesn't mean that the effects that they do have aren't outstanding. They are, and the story is completely unique. If you're a vampire fan or a Jude Law fan, you should definitely check this movie out. When you watch, I'm sure you'll recognise at least a couple of faces. Timothy Spall is in there along with Jack Davenport playing the detectives trying to figure out why the women in Jude Law's life keep disappearing. Or dying. Or both. Unlike the traditional vampire type movies, this one has a little bit of a thriller mystery feel to it as well, which although I like it, I think didn't work too well with the whole marketing thing. Saying that, I'm not 100% sure there was much marketing for this movie at all. I found it completely by accident years ago when I was going through a Jude Law phase, and it was on his IMDb page, so I looked it up and I absolutely adore it. One of the things that you'll find if you look it up is that although it's a 1998 movie, a lot of times it's listed as the year 2000, and I don't know why. I'm not sure if that's when it came to America or whether they changed the name or what have you, but if you're looking to watch it and you see Wisdom of Crocodiles 2000, it is this movie. You can't really mistake it. It's got a big picture of Jude Law on the front. At the time of filming this, I couldn't actually find anywhere where you could watch this movie for free, but it is available to rent on almost every platform for about $2.99. I'm going to put a link to the trailer in the comments. I'm putting two links. One is a YouTube link and one is an IMDb link. When I shot the link over to Susan Harris, she couldn't watch the YouTube one. I think it is America only. She could, however, watch the IMDb one, so hopefully one of those will work for you. Of all the movies that I've done, this is probably the most obscure. I do pick some weird and unusual ones, but this is one that I don't think many people would have heard of. And it's a shame because it is very unique. The story is wonderful, apart from the end, but I'm not going to talk about that, just because I don't like the end. It did not end how I wanted it to end. I know most people probably love how it ended and they think it's a great ending. I am not one of those people, but it doesn't stop me from really enjoying the rest of the movie, even though that I know the end is coming. And I watch with hopes every time that the end will be a little bit different, and you know how that goes, guys. It never ever is. That's okay, you should definitely still check it out, especially if you're a vampire person, because I'm pretty sure you won't have seen this. If you have seen it though, let me know. I'd be really curious to know if anyone's seen this movie or even heard of this movie. If you're a big Jude Law fan, you probably found it the same way I did. Let me know in the comments. Okay, that pretty much wraps it up for today. If you stuck around this long, huge thanks for that. Please make sure you do all the fun YouTube things, like, comment and subscribe, especially comment. Let me know if you've heard of or seen this movie. Let me know if maybe you're going to go and at least watch the trailer for it. If you think I look like a fun person to hang out with, you would be right. And you should join me every Sunday at noon Eastern Time. I'm live on my Facebook page with my husband Greg. We have giveaways, we talk books, TV, movies, and anything else that comes up. It is generally a good time and all the cool people are in the comments. So if you're not in the comments, well, Either you're not cool or you're somewhere else doing something else, which you should cancel and then come to Facebook Live. You should also check out my website, melaniesmuses.com, for all things Muser related and Melanie's Muses news. We have all the updates on there, including the blogs, but there are giveaways, guest articles, music articles. If you can think of it, it's probably up there somewhere, and if it isn't, then it probably will be soon, because there is new stuff being added to that site literally every single day. And finally, make sure you are clicking that notification bell so you never miss when I have a video up. Only things you can count on for 2021 are Miracle Mondays and Forgotten Feature Fridays, Zoom interviews on a Wednesday when I have them available, weird and random other videos when they come to me when I'm thinking about it, or by request. So if there's something you want to see, let me know. Always happy to oblige when I can. And with that, I'm going to say I hope to see you next time. Bye!